Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Saturday, which means it's time for another episode of Gate. So in the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, America decided it wanted to break 75 different treaties and kidnap someone, probably Pina, honestly, because Pina is like royalty, and Japan was just like, let's kill them, let's shoot them. Which, you know, they're in their right to. And then they decided, you know what? No, let's let them do it. Because that's how international relations work. Because America is just a boogeyman that will come in the night and steal your children. Apparently, because... And also the Japanese special forces can just take a CIA strike team. I don't know. This just seems like a really dumb thing that shouldn't really even be a thing that's explored, but whatever. Also, Idami's about to feed the lolly after midnight, and it's not gonna be food. Anyway, let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, right where we left off. He can't resist the booty. It can't be resisted. Good. Saved by generic smartphone. Why would you call it... And also used to look at dank memes. That could be a penis-related thing. The United States military is coming. Get your gun. Kill them all for glorious Nippon. Your bullets are folded 1,000 times from glorious Nippon steel. Okay, what are they looking at? Oh! But didn't they just get told... Didn't the Japanese just get told to stand down? Oh. Oh boy. Those souls are going right through into her vagina. Just going in there and never coming out. Open fire, you fucks! Holy shit! Wait, but why are you shooting each other? Oh, some of them are Japanese, probably. Yeah, no, there's the Japanese guys there, and... But she's attacking both sides, so why are they shooting each other while she's running through? Shouldn't they be focusing fire on her? This makes no fucking sense. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Like, I don't understand. Why are they shooting at each other? Why are they shooting at each... I don't get it. That would be the time when you're like, okay, yo, she's coming out here and she's fucking stabbing all of us to death. No matter who we're with. Like... This doesn't make any sense. Wait, and there's the Russians and the Chinese here too? That would have been better to be fucking told about. So now we have fucking 4 sides fighting here. We've got 4 countries fighting here, and instead of fighting the biggest threat, which is the fucking demigod in front of them. Oh, I hope you didn't need that, fam. They're shooting each other. Like, seriously, Rory should be dead to rights. She's got 4 different flavors of gun pointed at her. But they're all too busy shooting each other. He better not survive either. Or I don't think he did. Nah, he's dead. All of them are dead. She's like, man, my vagina's full of souls right now. Where did Chuka get that fucking bow? Where the fuck did she get those? Seriously, why do they even send people to guard them if they've got a literal god on their side? Go back to bed, Hikikimori. I wonder if they're gonna teach fucking Pina how guns work. Oh! So she actually did get hit. See, that would have been better to show me beforehand. Like, that's an issue that's an issue. That's an issue that this anime does a lot. It shows you things and then explains it away later. Really, explanation should come either before or during. Like in Dragon Ball, when Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, King Kai is explaining what Super Saiyan 3 is as Goku's doing it, so you're like, oh yeah, Super Saiyan 3, that makes sense. And you also know that it's going to drain his time on Earth. This has the opposite fucking problem, where it's like, it doesn't tell you until long after you require the information. Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh yes, we have fucking magic on our side, don't we? Seriously, like... Like, I'm gonna be honest, like... If this was any other fantasy universe, one that was competent, the Japanese would be fucked. Because most normal fantasy universes are filled with people like fucking Rory. Or Lele at the least. Oh, there are countries bigger than us that want you dead. Hooray. That would make her shit her britches, wouldn't it? Seriously, Americans, Russians, and Chinese. Like, I can't see Russia doing it because Russian intelligence isn't what it used to be. The Chinese, maybe. No, you won't. The Chinese, I might actually see them doing that, but not in such a slapdash manner. It's an onsen, you fucking idiot. Well, it's a different country, but you're kinda... Hey, Daniel Tramp! Okay, so he didn't order it, but he's okay with it. Fuck's sake, Daniel Tramp. Also, why does everyone look the fucking same? I understand filthy gaijin, all blonde hair, blue... I mean, look how fucking blonde and blue-haired I am. I'm fucking... white person 1.0. Anglo-Saxon. Fucking, the Japanese are fucking stupid when it comes to portraying foreigners sometimes. And this one has used panties inside! Oh boy! Which one's your waifu? Which one is your waifu? Oh, but she mentioned Chuko twice. What about Lele? What about Lele, though? Is that soup in a can? I thought that's soup in a can. Holy shit. Okay, maybe I should stop making fun of Japanese vending machines, because that would actually be very useful. Like, little soup in a can you could just drink? Fuck. And of course he's got some fucking noodles. Of course. And that's actually pretty smart, just putting in there like, hey, these fuckers are going to this place, and just putting it all over. Using the internet against them. Yeah, can't attack when there's fucking innocents around, can you? Ah, because even though you're a Kikimora, you're internet illiterate, aren't you? You fucking shit. Well, no, you won't, because these other countries essentially just declared war on you. What? Emergency hospitalization? What? What is this hospitalization thing? Did he just get Clintoned? Did someone just shoot him in the back of the head? Classic suicide. Sprinkle some crack on him, Johnson. Let's get out of here. Damn fine police work. Oh my god. Shino's sister is a spineless piece of shit journalist. Okay then. This is worse than kale and cauliflower. You've got the big tomboy and the one that will cry if you so much as talk at them. Or talk in their general area. I can't... That's so... I hate that trope. Why? Why is that trope a thing? And also, why hasn't the Japanese government started looking at... Why haven't they started looking at fucking American, Chinese, and Russian visitors? And start deporting motherfuckers? Yeah, like the Prime Minister resigned so he couldn't be fucking bullied, but that doesn't really do anything. You're going to fucking storm a TV broadcast and hold the team at gunpoint. This isn't fucking Baghdadistan, dude. Holy shit. Fucking hell. This is beyond retarded. Holy shit. Oh, you're gonna walk. When there could literally be sniper rifles pointed at you right now. I want Lele just be like, well, I could bend the fabric of reality and space-time. Guys. I am literally, like, a lesser version of Rory's godliness here. Wait, Rory doesn't speak Japanese, does she? Have they ever established that Rory knows Japanese? So I don't think she does. I think that's a plot hole right there, if that guy can understand her. Oh, wow. Oh wow, people are fucking ordering their dakimakuras right this moment. Yeah, but debt collectors normally don't carry silenced fucking MP5s, dude. Did she just use the word senpai unironically for her ex-fucking husband? This is dumb. This is really silly and dumb. It's trying to be intrigue and it's failing. Pay your debts, you fuck! If my porn sells, I'll give you the proceeds. Oh boy, that's a thing to look at. And I know doujinshi aren't always porn, but it's clear that that's what she's making. Kill them! Excuse us, waifu patrol coming through. I never understood that. Like, if you're part of a country that caused the death of hundreds of people, then why are you doing English vowels? Why are you doing that? But okay, so like if it'd be like a Japanese World War II soldier leaving flowers at a memorial to the rape of Nanking. I like that would be something that I would like raise an eyebrow at and be like, you and the people like you are responsible for hundreds of thousands of people dying. So, like, you probably shouldn't be here, let alone leaving flowers at a memorial. That to me seems like almost something you'd be like, oh no, don't do it. It's like when Obama went to fucking speak to President Abe about like, hey, yeah, here's Hiroshima Memorial. I'd be like, maybe an American president shouldn't be there. And yeah, and I am paying attention to this. I just don't give a fuck because I hate Shino. I hate her a lot. She's kind of a piece of shit. Stop ruining my newscast, Oni-chan. Graham. Graham. That's the best English I've ever fucking heard. It's not an inn, it's an onsen. What the fuck? This is big dumps. Oh boy. Oh boy, fucking veiled threats, best threats. Masaka. I would love it if his actor was trying to do like a fake ass American accent. Massacre. Bayakana. Nani. Nandato. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they should have fucking done from the outset. Just fucking track them down and arrest them. And of course, Shino's stupidity just fucking made everyone look like a jackass. And of course, the other countries that aren't as giant devils as the United States, they just get to withdraw. Their guys don't get arrested and held in prison. I mean, that's your tradition. Don't bring your own traditions here, Rory, once again. That's kind of, like, disrespectful. That's like doing a Christian burial to a fucking Sikh. That's why when they have unidentified bodies, they burn them. Because that's not something that is tied to a fucking thing. Oh boy. Oh boy, look, you see that fucking PlayStation 2 CG they had there for a fucking minute? Like, hello, yes, we're moving at 10 frames a second. Also, there's 6 of us copy-pasted, but the shot's only there for a couple seconds so you don't notice. Yeah, look, right there! You see the same person copy-pasted like 6 fucking times. Holy shit. That's just lazy. Alright, let's get back to the fucking stupid shit. Which he's not gonna do because he's a coward. I could see Lele immigrating to Japan. I really could. And hey, she just made herself sexier. She bought herself a... She bought herself a laptop. Oh, and of course, oh, I forgot, she's got a fucking paranoid schizophrenic delusion about her dad, doesn't she? I forgot about that. We are going to get our shit fucked. We must prepare to fucking spread our anuses wide. Also, do you see all that porn? We gotta get our hands on that too. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, dear. Like, I get the feeling that the Emperor is just kind of gonna continue the war for no other reason than fuck it, I want to. Because that's kind of what he strikes me as, the kind of person he is. Oh boy, we're doing this part again. Because I fucked it up. I fucked up and hit a wrong button. Hello, and I have a little friend here to help me this time. Hey, hello, Mama. Oh. Hey, no, you cannot go on the keyboard. You cannot go on the keyboard. Come down here. Anyway, so this episode was really, 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 really goofy. So America was bad enough, right? America being the aggressor here was really, really bad enough and didn't make any fucking sense. Throw in China, which really, as a manufacturing giant, has with way more landmass than almost anyone else, really has no horse in this race. And then throw in Russia, who, like, since the Sino-Japanese War, the Russians and the Japanese have hated each other, so how would a Russian strike force even get onto Japanese soil? That doesn't jive with me, and it probably doesn't jive with anyone else who has any real knowledge of the history between these two countries. I mean, Japan has such good border control and such good tracking of who crosses the border when, that it's because of them that Kim Jong-un is supreme leader of North Korea instead of his brother, who got fucking, what is it, like, poisoned to death in a Chinese airport last year. Fucking, it's absolutely ridiculous, and it just completely adds on to what I said last time about the ridiculousnly of every other country being so fucking stupid weak. Add in that it just paints more of a picture of this author's overinflated ego about his country and his country's military might, and really how weak other people are. Like, I was kind of fine with how weak he'd made the fantasy nation, but I mean, not really, but you know, I could deal with it, because let's be honest, a real fantasy universe could fuck over the real world no problem. Like, if you take Azeroth, like the World of Warcraft fantasy universe, at its weakest point, like shortly after the end of the Third War, where the seat of human power had been destroyed and the Horde was only just becoming a thing, and the Kirin Tor, which is one of the strongest nations of mages, just had its city blown up and was rebuilding it, and the other most powerful nation of mages which are both elves, are trapped underneath some sort of exile, be it self-imposed or otherwise. Even Azeroth at that point in time could completely steamroll the Gate universe, let alone Azeroth in its current state, where everyone is basically at the top of their fucking game. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous, and it just really brought me down on this. I guess I can't really bring me down anymore on this series, can it? But it can bring me down a lot more on the episode. Really, the only thing I did like was basically everyone's haul. Really, when they got back, like Lele got a laptop, like, and she's gonna stay at the base, and the base has internet, so she can browse the web and she can learn. And I really can't wait to see what she picks up, because let's be honest. Let's be completely honest here. I'm a big follower of the Church of Waifu, and the waifus are the only reason I'm still here. And I just can't wait to see what book waifu, which essentially is what she is, will do now that she has literally infinite books. I hope it doesn't make her an idiot. They just clicks on every virus that fucking pops up. But what are you gonna do? But and just. I like that a lot. That was a really cool little thing that they put on there at the end, and I like it. I like it, and that was just a really big high point for me. Rory adding on to her formal priest dress, that's fine. I like that a lot. Like, and that shows the kind of person she is. She is very particular about the way she looks, and that makes sense. That, like, when she goes to a nation that has way better manufacturing than hers does, then clothes would be the first thing she'd pick up. Chuka, though, like, they didn't show us what Chuka got, and it honestly wouldn't surprise me if Chuka got nothing, because Chuka is the most generic fucking person I've ever fucking seen. She is definitely just generic waifu number 3, because we ran out of ideas for waifus. Which is kind of weird, because she's the first one that shows up. You know? That's kind of weird. That she's the first one to show up, but she has the least amount of personality and the least amount of depth, I guess. The deepest thing about her is that she's fucking got paranoid schizophrenic delusions about her fucking Hot Pocket dad still being around. It's goofy. And if you come at me and say, oh no, it's part of her elf religion, fuck you, because no, she doesn't get to have that, because this nation is shown to have magic be a very rare thing done by very few individuals. And no, you can't, because Chuka has shown no aptitude for anything like that, except she fucking put people to sleep one time, which seems to be just a fairly common little elf trick. Like night elves being able to turn invisible at night. That's not magic, that's a fucking racial ability. Like gnomes being able to fit in small places. It's just silly. It's just silly, because if they're trying to paint her to have spiritual, like, mystical abilities, then they fucked it up. There is something that I want to talk about, but I feel like they're gonna make me look like an idiot later on for it, but so the entire thing so far has been about painting the fantasy universe as incompetent, right? Has been painting them as weak, and they could get just blown the fuck out by the average dude with guns, right? But then at the same time, once again, the anime tries to have its cake and eat it too by giving us Rory taking on 4 different special forces teams and annihilating them immediately. Like, it makes no fucking sense. You either have the fantasy universe be completely outclassed, or you have it be equal footing with some people being better on some sides than others. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, a group of, like, there is no way that Rory is the only priestess of Emloy. And even if she is the best of the best, she's, like, there's bound to be people that are at least around about her tier of power. Right? So, you get about 5 fucking priestesses of Emloy, send them through the gate, and everyone's fucking dead. And it's implied that every soul Rory takes makes her more powerful. So, I mean, that's not been said, but that seems to be what the show is implying. So, get a couple of souls in them, and there you go. You've got, like, think about how densely populated Japan is. It'll only take a couple of buildings before they're fucking god-tier murderers. And that's also, as well, gods in the fantasy universe are correct, so if enough people that are devoted to a single god are like, hey, yo, we'll sacrifice like 1,000,000 virgins to you, they could call down fucking lightning and just melt people. Like, it makes no fucking sense for the magic of this world to be so fucking powerful, but it seems like only crazy people in the woods fucking use it. That's dumb. That makes zero sense. Like, really, with magic this powerful, there should be a Kirin Tor equivalent. Like, there should be a city of mages, or a country of mages, that is just like, hey, yo, we got magic shit, fam. And that's the thing solved. Because let's face it, bullets take time to travel, magic doesn't. Magic really doesn't, like, unless you're talking, like, generic fireballs and shit, but you know what I'm saying. Like, lightning moves at the speed of light, so, I mean, fucking cast a lightning spell instead, then. It's just... It's a whole thing about trying to have your cake and eating it too, and it just sabotages the narrative. Honestly, a better thing to do, I mean, but this would, of course, also require that the show wasn't just dick-swinging right-wing propaganda. Like, it would require that the author actually give a shit about the story that he's telling. Like, a much better thing would be, one, have the gate open somewhere that is a lot more tactically viable than Japan. Like, and if America had to be involved, then why not have the gate open in America? I mean, disregarding the American military for just a minute, America is about 56% arable land, right? If you cut America down the middle, like, the right side of America, like, the entire right side can be farmed. It is arable. The other side is deserts and shit, but it's also got mineral and oil resources, which, you know what? It like makes the country pretty fucking valuable, and that's part of the reason why the New World was so heavily desired during the colonization rush. Not to mention all the natural barrier islands, basically all around the southeastern side, which makes for incredibly easy waterways and trading. Like incredibly easy. Like, you get stuff from the Gulf of Mexico to fucking New Orleans, like, no problem, even without a plane. So, what I would probably do if I was making this, I would take the concept of the gate, and I would put the gate smack dab somewhere in the Midwest. If they wanted to keep the whole concept of dragons flying around skyscrapers, they could put it... what's a Midwestern city? What's a Midwestern city? Seattle's not the Midwest, is it? I think it is, yes. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, of course Seattle's the Midwest. I could put it in the middle of Seattle, or something, you know? And it's just, like... Then you got your dragons flying around, and you would have, like, mages and just all this fantasy shit that, like, modern military weapons is either ineffective or very ineffective against, because the mages would do, like, enchantments and shit about it. And you would have them just slowly take over, and then the whole first season would be resistance, essentially, and you would have a nice resistance story of people from America and maybe around the world. Maybe there's multiple gates that open. Like, there's a gate that opens in Russia or China, or even if you want to have it in Japan, you could have it in Japan, because anime's got to have Japans in it. Yeah, and there's just resistance fighting, just pockets of resistance all over, and you have your protagonist, which could be just Itami. It could be Itami could, in this, still exist as the same character he is now, and be a resistance leader. And you could have Chuka and Lele, and you could have all these people still be on his side, because they see the Empire coming through and just laying waste to this other nation just through sheer magical might, and be like, hold on a minute, this isn't right. So, like, So they start coming over and they start helping, and you start seeing modern technology like enhanced with magic, and then that overpowers the fantasy bullshit empowered by magic, because these people discovered magic and they stopped growing technologically. They still are using swords and bows and shit because they're like, oh, magic's fine. But then you have magic guns, and you would have all this cool shit. It'd be like Yujo Senki. It'd be like Yujo Senki versus a high fantasy world, and that would be very interesting to see, in my opinion. Like, fucking see Tanya Deguracha flying through, fucking shooting at orcs. That would be cool. You cannot tell me that wouldn't be fucking cool. And just, like, the season just keeps pushing forward, and, like, the humans learning to become united and fighting together. All these cultures just kind of being like, yeah! We will create an alliance, a world government to fight back these invaders, and we'll call it the Alliance of Lordaeron or something. I don't fucking know. And then you could either leave it there, or if we wanted it to have a second season, you have them push them back to the gate and then be like, okay, these things can't fucking stay because they can just come back through. So they go through the gates and they're like, okay, let's put this shit down because we might not be the only world that's being attacked. It becomes a, let's take out these inter-fucking dimensional assholes before they start blowing everything up. And of course, assuming that resources have been destroyed by magic, like, you know, scorched earth, they'd be like, okay, we need resources, come on. And then you could have the second season of invading and liberating this world from this empire, and maybe and just like and then making friends with all the towns, like Italica and all this, and you could have this whole thing of fantasy versus technology, and just fantasy winning initially because it just can disregard and works entirely off imagination, versus modern technology, which, let's be honest, is very like cogs in the machine, like just dunk to dunk to dunk, like this followed by this procedure. Meanwhile, magic is more imagination and creativity. And that would be really cool. Creativity, like unbound creativity versus procedure and just shit that makes life extremely dull. And then this shit that makes life like extremely dull starting to become more creative and starting to be better. And that would be a much, much better story, in my opinion. But that's not what they did here. Instead, they took a really good premise that could have turned into what I just said and made it essentially fucking alt-right propaganda. Like, it's dumb. And everybody, let me know what you think down there in the comments. This is the second time I've had to do this bit here because I literally talked for way, way longer on that, and I was very incoherent. So hopefully this was more coherent and I didn't just waste my time. But thank you all for watching, everybody. As always, I am Nozz. Let me know what you think of this series, and of course what I said, what I proposed, down there in the comments. And if you know something, if you know an anime that actually does that, then hit me up, fam. Hook me up. Hook me right the fuck up. Inject it into my veins, especially if it's got good waifus in it. And everybody, I'm really tired. It's really late in the day. It's really late at night for me. I didn't realize I had to re-record this until like hours later, so I just rewatched the episode, got new shit in my brain. But anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, I am Nozz, and I will see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, I shall see you in Round 3.
Damn, I love my waifu. 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 She ain't nothing like you. She don't bitch and egg me out the time up on her cycle. Damn, I love my waifu.